Alan Watts is an English writer and philosopher that's well known as a symbolic leader for the counterculture movement in the US that started around the 1960s. This title certainly adds up considering his ideas directly push back on key Western ideals such as time, money, or power. Watts was characterized by his unique ability to deliver and explain Eastern ideas to those of Western culture, ideas often pertaining to the meaning of life, the self, and the universe. I think there's a lot of wisdom in his words, especially for people like myself going through their early 20s at a time characterized by stressing this weird concept of self-branding, which apparently is a thing. So I'm going to share one of Watts' key philosophies, which I love, which is what he calls the myth of the self. Watts pushes back on the idea that we are individual, autonomous, compartmentalized beings who rule what we say and do in life. He sees our very existence as process, the growing out and metamorphosis of ever-flowing continuous energy. To quote him on his theory of existence, I want to propose a different idea. Let's start with the Big Bang, the theory that billions of years ago, there was a primordial explosion that flung all these galaxies and stars into space. Let's just say that for the sake of argument, that was the way it happened. It's like someone took a bottle of ink and smashed it against a wall. The ink spread from the big splash in the middle, and out on the edges you have all these fine droplets and complicated patterns. Just like that, there was a big bang at the beginning of things, and it spread out through space. And you and I are sitting here as complicated human beings way out on the fringes of that initial explosion. So to Watts, your physical organism is one continuous process with everything else going on. Just as the waves are continuous with the ocean, your body is continuous with the total energy system of the cosmos. I like this one quote that he says, just as the ocean waves, the universe peoples. This is why Watts finds it funny when society has a tendency to view ourselves as individuals as some center being which confronts the external world as if it's some alien thing and not something we're a symptom of or a part of. Phrases like, I came into this world, you must face reality, or the conquest of nature, or even just the concept of finding the meaning of life. He asserts that there is no meaning to life other than existing. Because he views existence as a wave, he doesn't believe that the past and the future are real concepts. He believes that the only real true time is the present. So this idea of finding yourself or finding your destiny, he thinks is just one big facade and a waste of your time, essentially, because all we have is now and the wave that it creates.